And now look at us. But I hope everyone's doing a great job. You know what's really funny? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not harking on anybody or not bringing any negativity to this. This is a very positive and wonderful space. But I do remember one funny thing. Like I was harking on and wearing the proud hat for live streaming like a year and a half, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I wasn't more so being like, this is going to be the biggest thing when we have Corona. But I was like, we should look at this and start learning it so then we can be really good at it when it happens. And, be aware of where the market and stuff is going. And I brought it to this old radio station I used to work at. I'd bring it there like all the time and I would try to structure it and help them out and everything. And they just weren't listening. They just they lived in the 1980s or something. Their heads weren't in the Snapchat world, I guess. And I remember just like, they were looking at me like I was crazy. And I was just like, you don't understand yet. Just believe me. So make sure that if you have a young person that you're working with, just trust them every once in a while because I've been looking at what radio stations are doing and where it's going. And I'm so happy to be at the station that I'm at right now because I've been listening to what's going on. And just as a student of radio, the live streaming thing and what you're hearing on air, like the Zoom calls and everything, they sound awful. It sounds so bad. And I know we're all on the same page. It only takes a few extra steps to make sure your sound is good, especially on these live streams. I mean, I'm just the guy. I mean, I took my thought process with these live streaming and where it was going to go in a few years and just kept at it. I was like, I know what's going to happen. And everyone was like, you can't do it. You got to do this. You got to find this. Red tape here. Talk to that person there. And I was like, all right, screw it. I'm just going to do it myself. And then now, I get to bring this to this new station that I'm working at. And these great people that are, excited about new technology. And we're going to freaking rock this thing. So, who knows where radio is going to go, but it's going to go forward, not back. And it's funny just to see the people that you thought were the minds, how inept. Come on. It's like, haven't you ever used the internet before? And I'm not even saying that I'm the best at it, but it's more so like, don't you want to just make sure you sound okay? I don't know. Chicago radio, you got it. You got it in you. I believe in you. It's just so confusing why that wouldn't be a priority. You got to handle those things with care. Am I right? Handle with care. Handle care. Maybe that'd be a good song to play. Because Mike did bring up the Traveling Wilburys. And hey, everybody's watching my favorite people in the whole world, Jared Ames, Eric Emerson, John Hildreth. Smart, funny man there. I'm going to check out your Zooms. I've been seeing him. Edmund Klotz, Vince Morantu. Vince is one of the funniest guys I've seen. Every time I see him on stage, he just makes me laugh my ass off. Andrew Corona, Gabe Zelgado, and Andy Murray. Great to see you too. I'd love to hang out with you guys some days. If you want to jump on, if you play music and you're kind of nervous, you're like, I don't know this guy. Who the heck is he? He's a weirdo. He's talking about the state of radio and how disjointed all the audio quality sounds. Who is this man? I'm a nice guy. Jump on. I'd love to hear you play. The main thing about this is to create a great safe space for musicians and for songwriters and for people who are bored, I mean, we have family, friends. Not everyone has family and friends that they can turn to at all times. So I try to do this for an hour a day where we can have musicians come together and just vent or jam out. There's nothing better than playing a song. And if you're a musician, you know this. And hopefully we can network and make some friends while we're stuck in our houses. I mean, right? If we're going to be stuck here, we might as well just practice guitar and get better at our craft. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Oops. I really got to get better at that. See, it's all a learning process. And we're learning together. Hey, what's up, Philip? Good to see you too. You just jumped on as well. I'm going to play a song for y'all real fast. It's called Handle Me With Care, and then we'll probably jump off in a few minutes. So if you want to jump on, let me know by just clicking that link. Here we go. There we go. Been beat up and battered around. Been beat up and I've been shot down. 'Cause you're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation changeable. Situation sourable. But baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care. 'Cause I'm so tired of being lonely. I still got some love to give. Oh, you tell me that you really care. Everybody got somebody to lean on. But your body, that's mine. Dream. Oh, I've been fobbed up, I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed. Daycare centers and out schools. Handle me with care. Solo. Been stuck in airports terrorized. Since your meetings hypnotized. Overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. 'Cause I'm so tired of being lonely. As I still got some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody got somebody to lean. Oh, put your body next to mine. Dream. Oh. And you know the rest, everybody. Right? Am I right? Yeah. Thanks. Sweet nectar. So I'm drinking tea. I've been drinking a lot of tea lately just to stay healthy and quell my voice because I'm doing a lot of singing. And also just good to drink tea. Maybe that's the cure for Corona. Tea. Right? Okay, I'll play one more and then I'll get out of here because people are going to start thinking I'm losing it. But I hope everyone is staying healthy, happy, sanitized, as always. Oh, man, this is such a good song. Okay, I'll play it. You know, now I'm worried because I'm playing these songs and I want to make sure that I'm doing them justice because it's kind of cool having this space to make music, connect with musicians, speak to people. I see Jolie is on there. Oh, man, Jolie's so kind. One of these days you got to jump on too. We're gonna keep building this and turn it into something. We're gonna make it something. We're gonna make it happen. Where's the manager? Soul says. I don't know, Soul. Where are you? The manager is lazy as beep. The manager needs to get her act together. We had Ben Dosel, of course. He believes Tom about the aliens. But yeah, I'm gonna play one more, maybe two. We'll see. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. If you didn't catch Michael Soren Kane, go back and watch that, man. He's a good guy. So, how's everybody really been doing? I've been talking to some people, and they've been, going through some stuff. So, if you do need somebody to speak to, I'm being sincere. Just give me a call or text, or jump on this live stream because, you want to make sure that your friends are okay, and keep that in mind because even the people who seem really happy sometimes are sad. So I see that going on, and now it's like crazy because there's so many people who are going through serious life changes. I know like 4 of my friends from high school have just gotten pregnant. So all love to them. And it's probably a hard time secretly behind closed doors, but you got it. You got this. And if you need anybody to help, I got you. Just give me a call. I'm a good listener. Actually, one time in summer camp, they gave me the award for best listener. Shout out Nizra. Okay, enough nonsense. Let's play the last one here real quick. I don't know how this is gonna go. I haven't played this one in a long time. But you know what? Life's about taking chances. And hey, everybody's watching. I got Soul there and everybody too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being so cool. And thank you for being good people. Let me just see if this is right. And it is. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to leave her now. No, I believe in how. And dun, 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 dun. Well, something in a smile that shows. Well, I don't need no other lover. Something in a style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Dun dun bum 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 bum. Hey, what's up, Joey? You're asking me will my love grow? Well, I don't know. I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. Well, I don't know. Oh no. Joe, you're living in Alaska now? That is crazy, man. Hey, what's going on? Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I know I believe now. You know I believe in how. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that is a sad song. But it's a great song. It sounds like a song that I would write now that I'm thinking about it. Like I'm looking at these Beatles lyrics and it's just like exactly words that I would say like something in the way she woos me. I would write that. Well, I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Wow, they tie words together much better than I do, but the sentiment is the same. Hey to everybody who's watching. Good to see I got Ben Dosel still, Joey Atcher. I love Joey Atcher. We had some really, really fun times growing up, man. And it is great to see your name pop up. Those are so swell times. Okay, let's see here. So I have a song here real quick. I didn't know if I was gonna play it, but like the theme and motto of this show is what the hell? Because it doesn't even matter. uh No, because I didn't like that song. All right, this song. Okay, so I've been working on this song for a long time. It's about. It's a song that I wrote when I came back from New York. I went to this museum called the MoCA Museum, which is I'm reading Joey's message here. Yes, listening to the Beatles on my dad's drop top. Oh, those are good times. Going to the driving range and hanging there and going to met up when we met up with Bob Uecker. I cannot. I'm all these memories are popping in my mind. I can't even form words. All right, screw it though. This song is a sad song now because it's about a girl who I spent an amazing, what was it, like 2 years, almost 2 years together with. And now it's like, you write a song for somebody and all those memories and everything are just so tied to that song that you sing it and it doesn't mean the same because it's like you're not singing it to the same person anymore. Am I right? Like songwriters, and you do the same thing where like you write a song and then it's for a guy or a girl and then you like, you break up and you do the whole thing. You live your lives and then you look back and you meet somebody or you talk to somebody after a few years and all of a sudden the girl that was into records and vinyl and playing music and traveling was now collecting hamsters or something like that and playing cards games. It's just crazy, I'm sorry that I'm inventing like that. I'm just waxing poetic on that thought. But you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Where it's like, oh, you write a song and you're supposed to, it's freezing that moment in time. And yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to say anything more. But this is to a girl. She knows who she is. She's a good person. But she's just growing up. It's called My Jolie. My Jolie. And so I wrote this song when I was coming back from New York. And I went to the Moki Museum and I was killing time and there was this one painting there that was so beautiful and gorgeous. I went up to it and I looked at it and there were all these splashing colors and all these women dancing around this one guy. It's called My Jolie. It's by Pablo Picasso. So I looked at this Pablo Picasso painting and I looked at it and I read it really close. When you go into the museums and you like to read those notes? And I did that. And I read about what was going on with his mind and this beautiful, beautiful painting of all these women and these colors of Pablo Picasso. Those women were his prostitutes. So this song's not about that. It's about loving somebody and just finding them in your life. And it's called My Pretty Girl, which means Ma Jolie in French. Joey, you said, Bob Uecker said, thanks, babe. I remember that too, man. That's the story that I always tell too. That is so funny, Joey. Joey and I met. Okay, pause on the sad song real fast. So me and Joey went to a Brewers game with my dad. My dad brought us to so many Brewer games when we were young and growing up. And it was just the greatest time. And Joey was the funniest guy. We were in this theater group called CYT together. And he was the star of every single show, so it was great hanging out with him. And we went to a Brewer game together, all the way in Milwaukee as kids, and Bob Uecker was still the announcer. And I'm being a big radio guy, like at the time, it was clicking. I was a big fan of Bob Uecker instead of the players. And now it makes sense because I have a big radio obsession. But wasn't obsessed with Bob Uecker the man, but just like the radio part of it. But Bob Uecker walked out through the autograph line and wouldn't sign anybody's autograph because he's a big guy, was on Mr. Belvedere. And Joey jumps on the fence, this chain link fence, and leaps up and he goes, I love you, Mr. Belvedere. And he goes, thanks, babe. Oh, that memory always makes me so happy. Thanks, babe. I love you, Mr. Belvedere. So good. Thank you, Joey. I don't know how, where or when you kept your secrets, you kept them in. You're all washed up, you washed it down. A glass of vino, something in Mr. Belvedere. You painted white and black and gold. The blue in your eyes melts my soul. Oh, the song I write paints your curves. These minor chords all write the verse. My favorite note, the A right here, sounds of summer. They brought you near. You're at my door. You match yours too. Gave me pictures. It was then I knew that you're my Jolie. 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 My Jolie. My Jolie. My Jolie. You're my best friend. I love you most. Every word you speak, every part you dress. You're always mine, for no one else. Yeah, I put all your love up upon my shelf. Your big brown eyes, your puppy laugh. Every breath you breathe, you're my favorite heart attack. 'Cause you're my Jolie, my Jolie, my Jolie, my Jolie, my Jolie. Thank you guys so very much. All right, guys, what do you say? Let's take that again for the edit. 2, 3, 4. Jolie. That was a great song, everybody. What do you say we end this, huh? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sitting around. Hopefully this took your mind off of whatever was going on in your life, any stress that you had for just a quick second, because that's the goal of this. If you want to contact me, you can contact me at mdheidemann@gmail.com. You can find me at Sound Sessions. You can search me at michaelheidemann.com. I live in Chicago, so you can search there. And yeah, that's about it. Lots of love. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. Spread the goodness. Remember, it costs nothing to be kind. It costs everything to be mean. So be kind. Lots of love. See you later.